Ready?
Sure. I guess as ready as I'll ever be.
Hello, my beautiful bays! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ken, and I haven't seen you for a week or so. As you all know, if you watch the vlog channel, which is the link is down below, I just got a new tattoo, which is this one. It's my very first tattoo, and I vlogged the whole experience. Of course, naturally, so I could show you guys. For the longest time in my life, I always wanted tattoos. I just think they're really pretty. I'm Filipino, and it's ingrained in the culture to have tattoos. When the Spaniards went to the Philippines, they called it Isla de Pintados, which is like Island of the Painted Ones, because everyone had tattoos in different regions.
Yeah, this is so cool.
I felt like it was my cultural obligation as a Filipino to have tattoos.
So, I'm gonna get my first tattoo. This shop is amazing.
When I was younger, I was obsessed with Japanese woodblock prints. So I wanted to get like Japanese woodblock print tattoos, but I was like, As I grew older, I'm like, maybe not. I wanted my first tattoo to be somewhat special, kind of commemorate the fact that I'm Filipino. So I wanted to get something in Baybayin, which is this. It's the old Filipino alphabet, which is dead now. So I had to do a lot of research to make sure that this is the right spelling and it actually says what I wanted it to say. We'll get to the actual meaning later, but I want to tell you how I picked my tattoo artist. I mean, ideally, I want to go to the Philippines and get tattoos from there, because that'd be great, which is actually in my bucket list. I picked this artist because I specialize in Filipino tattoos. They actually have this whole program where you can give them your background information, your name of your parents, where you're from in the islands, etc, 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 and they're gonna make this design specifically catered to you. Let's say I'm Ilonggo and I'm from the Visayan or Panay Islands, and they're gonna make a design that is of that region. So I've heard of them about a year ago, and then I just started I've been kind of following them loosely, and then when I finally decided that I want a tattoo, I decided to go over there. I wanted to make sure that I got a Filipino artist that specialized in traditional Filipino tattoos.
This is happening right now.
Now, the experience of getting a tattoo, I wasn't nervous of like the pain.
It's my very first tattoo. That's it, guys, we're done. Let's go.
I was more nervous of like, what if I hate it? I'm really excited for this to happen, but I'm also really nervous of like, what if it comes out wrong? What if it says like pig feet? Actually, I wouldn't mind having the word pig feet on my body. That'd be kind of cool.
Here we go. I'm lying down now. It's going to start.
Overall experience, the sensation of getting a tattoo is not painful at all. It felt like cat scratching.
Ready?
Sure. I guess as ready as I'll ever be.
She said that a lot of people described it as cat scratching and a sunburn, but it didn't feel that bad to me. Also, another artist was walking by and he was like, you're lucky to get her as an artist for your first tattoo because she's very light-handed. So maybe my experience would have been a little bit different if it was someone who was like heavy-handed like me. You would not want a tattoo for me, or you wouldn't want makeup for me actually, because you're just gonna get your face beat, literally. Yeah, maybe your eyeballs might come out, but you know.
I was doing nursing before.
Oh wow. How was that?
I actually liked working in the hospital.
Different set of needles.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of surprised in how quick it was. Took about like 20 minutes, and that was it. She like wrote it down, shaded it, and it was like done.
I'm nursing to tattoo artists.
Wow. So in case something happens while you're tattooing, you know exactly what to do.
The waiting part and the prepping part, I felt like took just about the same, like 20 minutes for me to actually get into the chair and then get a tattoo. But of course, it's only a small tattoo, so...
It actually, it does feel therapeutic after a while. Cathartic.
Price. Yeah, of course it varies from artist to artist and place to place. This was $80 plus tip, so I gave her like 100. Fairly not expensive for the tattoo.
How does it feel? You have your first tattoo? Baby's first tattoo! I feel great. Actually, I'm glad I did it. It was so quick too. Yeah.
So what the tattoo means is Indio, which in pre-colonial times is what the Filipinos were called by the Spaniards. Because during those times, Filipinos were called Indios Naturales, which is of those islands, or natural, or natives, I guess, so that would be the direct translation. And the term Filipino only accounted for the Spaniards living in the Philippines because they were under King Philip, which was the Spanish crown. So being Filipino back then means you were a Spaniard living in the Philippines, but being actual Filipino, as we all know it now, would mean that you were Indio or Naturales. I think it's just kind of poetic to get it in Baybayin script that says Indio because I am Indio. I'm really happy how it came out. I think it's healing well.
Done!
It's really easy to take care of a tattoo. For the first, I think, day, it was wrapped. And then the following day, I kept it unwrapped. I just make sure I put alcohol on it first. Swap it with alcohol, just like clean it. And then just put coconut oil as my moisturizer. So it's been a week. It's almost healed completely. It's really, really itchy. Sometimes I forget I started doing this and I was like, oh, I can't scratch it. Or I just do this. Actually, that felt great because it was really itchy. So that's it. If you have any more questions for me, just leave it down in the comments. Like this video, hit subscribe for more videos every week. Question mark?
It was spiritual. It literally took me 2 hours to get here, so it was a spiritual journey. It literally was a journey.
If you want to check out the video where 2 of my non-Filipino friends tried Jollibee for the first time, go ahead and click the link. Or if you guys want to see my lookbook videos, go ahead and click that link. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Yeah, it was great. I got branded cattle now.